Shiba Inu Coin, one of the newest community cryptos, has soared a whopping 2 million% this year, but as we know, past performance does not guarantee future performance. So, will we be seeing more huge gains? That's what we are going to explore today. The potential of the Shiba Inu token, whether the SHIB coin is a good buy or a bad buy, but also whether Shiba Inu Coin could beat Dogecoin. I mean, after all, in the white paper that they branded as a wolf paper, they called themselves the Dogecoin killer. And then finally we are going to ask the almighty question: how many Shiba Inu tokens do you need to be a millionaire? So let's explore what the Shiba Inu token is, why it increased 2 million% this year, and why it's going down at the moment. What could it be worth, and will it be bigger than Dogecoin? So what is the Shiba Inu token? Well, the Shiba Inu coin was created back in August 2020, but recently surged to extreme highs after riding a lot of the attention of Dogecoin, with Elon Musk championing the way for Dogecoin. A lot of investors have been looking again for the next big coin, and with a lot of altcoins and meme coins riding on the success of the bigger cryptos, spawned off a lot of copycat style coins. Some of them genuinely have interesting technology though. So far Shiba has a community of over 1 million people, and it's growing every single day. Remember that Dogecoin was built as a bit of a joke. The creators never intended for Dogecoin to get this big. They had no intentions of it because of them. The craze of meme coins came to fruition in saying that. Though, I think for a token to take the top spot, they need to have some good technology behind it, which is one of the reasons that I think we're seeing a lot of altcoins flood the market. Some of them can be categorized as scams, but there are some really interesting ones, with great technology emerging. After reading the wolf paper, or white paper for a more technical name, it does seem like a better version of Dogecoin, with a bit more purpose. Its only downfall for it is with it not being the first meme coin in the crypto space, but with all of that being said, Shiba Inu Coin's mission is to be the Dogecoin killer, and since increasing over 2 million% this year, who knows, it might end up growing quite substantially. It already has a market cap of $3.8 billion, which is more than what Dogecoin was trading at for ages, until a recent surge last month to about $60 billion, now crashed to $33 billion. For Shiba Inu Coin, despite their huge rise, there is still a lot of catching up to do, but remember, Dogecoin went from $8 to $60 billion in just a few days, so it's a force that shouldn't be underestimated. And in the white paper, they say that the coin is a deflationary coin. This means they start with a max circulation of 1 quadrillion tokens, which is 1,000 trillion, and they burn it down. They gave half of it to Ethereum founder Vitalik Buterin, which they've called a burn, and the other half was handed over to uniswap, with the keys thrown away, meaning that no devs hold any tokens. This so-called burn to Vitalik Buterin is a bit confusing though. Because the burn means that you are reducing the circulation of tokens, but that's not what happened. By sending them to Vitalik, he has now passed some of the coins onto charities that we have already mentioned on our channel, and this means that the tokens are still in circulation and the remaining was burned. If these tokens were originally burned, I think the Shiba Inu price would be significantly greater than its current level. Because you need the circulation to go down to then increase the price. So although this was a great strategic move to get the hype going for SHIB, it wasn't the best move for the price. So why did Shiba Inu increase so significantly? Well, the Shiba Inu coin was pretty unknown until earlier this year, when a surge in interest for Dogecoin drove traders to find the next big thing. Shiba's rise has been due to Dogecoin's success, which is a mixture of Elon Musk, Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and numerous news articles. Dogecoin's meteoric rise can be traced in part to the fallout of the GameStop saga in March, which is when all of the individual retail traders who fueled GameStop's massive short squeeze from this. Everyone turned to joke cryptocurrencies to find the next big thing and started focusing on Dogecoin. Ever since then, the price has continued to increase from an average market cap of about 7 billion up to around 70 billion. Plus, it is of course also attributed to lots of movements from Elon Musk, Tesla, and rumors about whether Tesla should start accepting Dogecoin as payment for Tesla cars. If that happens, then we will likely see lots of growth ahead. So with the Shiba Inu coin and Dogecoin somewhat tied together in popularity, one could help the other. But also, on the other hand, if the Dogecoin does flop a little bit, it might create the opposite effect for Shiba, as investors look for a new coin that isn't a Dogecoin to try and get into a price that might go up. That's all speculation, but also an interesting theory. So why is it going down at the moment? Well, the SHIB token has had a huge surge from pretty much 0 to 0.037, which does not sound like much, but in 1 month that is massive gains. So with anything that rises that quickly, and by that much with $7 to $8 billion being pumped into it in a really short amount of time naturally, some of that hype will calm down to find a new normal or a new baseline. So this is where we start to see what is known as the correction, which is exactly what's happening at the moment. It happens in any stock, crypto, or investment that is traded in a public market, so that's factor one. The second factor is what we mentioned earlier, about the initial 50% supply burn to Vitalik buterin. In essence, burning tokens is taking them out of circulation, and therefore pushing the price up, as there are fewer tokens available to purchase. This is the simple logic of supply and demand. The founders of Shiba weren't expecting Vitalik to do anything with the tokens. However, as we know, that was not the case and caused a huge market panic and a large sell-off of Shiba Inu. Either way, we're definitely at a reflection point at the moment, since the correction over the last. For 2 weeks, the coin has been reasonably stable, and it hasn't surged nor crashed. Said depending on what happens next, could define future moves for the coin if it goes up in value and goes to another surge. I can imagine that there would be lots more news articles and YouTube videos that will fuel some of the growth further and put it onto the map. Likewise, if it crashes, although a great time to buy, it might end up putting Shiba Inu in the shadows for quite a long time. So what could Shiba Inu coin be worth? Well, the SHIB coin has some really interesting plans in its white paper and on the surface, and the fact that Shiba was created with more purpose than the Dogecoin. Technically, it's probably a better coin, but the real test is whether over time, it can hold its value and media attention. To keep climbing, they have plans for an exchange, which of course is the shibaswap and lots more. So this could make the coin very commercially viable, which when compared to Dogecoin was created as a joke by its creators, and both of them have admitted that they never anticipated or meant for the coin to get this big. It's also worth mentioning that the hype around the flood of coins, such as Shiba, isn't naturally caught, but instead, it's a social phenomenon that arises against fiat currency, and that makes it incredibly exciting. In a world where Bitcoin is still worth over $30,000 per coin, everyone is looking for the next big thing. And with meme coins all under $1, it does make them incredibly enticing. And that's how meme coins work to create an incredibly loyal community. And stick by the coin, and over time its value rises, just like Dogecoin. Even without having super clever technology like smart contracts or sleek payment technology at the moment, one of the big challenges for the Shiba Inu token is the current circulations. We've mentioned the coin is a deflationary coin, so they start with a quadrillion tokens and they're slowly being burned. Now see over time, if the circulation does drop a few more 100 trillion, then it will help the price rise somewhat. And if she'd had the same market cap as Dogecoin at the moment, which is about $33 billion, then for the value of the Shiba Inu coin to hit 1 cent, we would need the circulation to go down to about 4.2 trillion coins, and to hit $1, we need it to go down to just 42 billion in circulation. I say just 42 billion, but it is still huge compared to Bitcoin's 21 million. But it would mean to go from today's 400 trillion down to 4.2 trillion. That's a 98% reduction of coins in supply. What's not as clear at the moment is how fast a sheep will be burned over time, because only then will we be able to work out and truly understand how long it's going to take to burn down that supply. I suspect that a lot of this will require a lot of people using the sheep exchange to bury their tokens and burn them over time. So will Shiba Inu be bigger than Dogecoin? Well, possibly. It would be impossible for me to sit here and say yes or no, but it's all, well, I guess, and nobody knows. All we can do is look at their theories, the future initiatives, and what is realistic for both coins. Dogecoin is struggling to hit $1, but it's creeping up slowly and might be on the brink of being announced as the next Tesla currency by Elon Musk. On the other hand, investors might turn their backs on Dogecoin after a while and look for the next big thing built on the best technology. I think Shiba Inu does have to go for it. The white paper does have loads of interesting plans in it, and they're building some cool tech amongst the Shiba Inu token, and so it could quite easily move out of meme coin territory and become a real commercially viable token. Now for the exciting part. How many Shiba Inu tokens do you need to be a millionaire? Well, let's go back to our original theory of Shiba Inu burning 98% of the supply from today's 400 trillion tokens down to 4.2 trillion. If you are still holding Shiba Inu tokens by then, it means you will need to have 100 million tokens to be a millionaire. You gotta remember, it means Shiba has to be at 1 cent and a market cap of $42 billion. Becoming a millionaire is very appealing. But at the end of the day, just make sure whatever to invest your money into, you're not putting in more than what you're willing to lose. So for me, it is just a bit of fun and seize what the future holds and to simply just be part of it. This amazing community shares me now. Cryptocurrencies are the way of the future. Many people are turning to crypto investing as a way to help them reach financial freedom. With that being said, that's all I've got for you today. Let me know in the comments section what you thought of today's video. And of course, if you're a part of the Shiba community, then comment #ShibaArmy, so we can keep building up the support network and ride the wave to the moon. I will be bringing you guys all the latest updates on shibaswap, the coinbase listing delay, and of course, all the major catalysts for Shiba Inu token, so make sure to subscribe to Crude Finance and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss anything important. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. This will help not only us out a lot, but also help grow the Shiba community, which at the end of the day is all we want, a huge community army, ready to change the world for the better. Thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully see you next time.